graduate recognition. This is something I've always enjoyed because it was an opportunity for us to relive a bit of the past and kind of see a little bit into the future. So, all our graduates, come on up here. Yeah. The board will run itself. It's a good job. We're fine. Come on up here. Caleb, where'd you go? Uh-oh, I told him not to go far, and he went way far. And he's the first one on the deck, so. All right. So I guess if he's not here, that means that we can, there he is. We still make fun of him. Where's he? Now, here's what I'm going to have you do. Why don't we split you up a little bit? We'll have two on my side, on this side, and two on the other. I want you guys to scoot in a little bit because of how we've got the video. We are recording this for posterity purposes or for laughs later, whichever we want to do that. Okay? All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play a little game. Okay? We're going to play a little game of guess who this is. Do we know who that is? And if you know, you can't say it out loud yet. All right? I'll give it a second. All right, who is? Yeah, it's Caleb. Is it that obvious? Oh, happy face. All righty. Well, we're going to chit-chat just a little bit about Caleb. So, Caleb, I'm going to give you this. Oh, gosh. You were just up here singing.
It's different.
It's different? Okay. Just real quick, we've got Caleb here. Caleb is our lone college gadget. He is graduating from where? Truman State. I keep forgetting that Truman is in the state. Me
and you both.
So he is, some of his accomplishments, you notice there, Vice President's List, President of the Collegiate Farm Bureau. There's a lot of other accomplishments, and since he's graduated from college, he's kind of looking potentially to, whoa, that's bright, right off of that car. He's looking to maybe do his master's degree, looking into that potentially.
Yeah.
And what's some other things you got on the horizon?
At the moment, I don't really have any actual plans. It's just kind of all out in the open. I like to say I just have lots of options because
that's the best way to say it.
It sounds a lot better than I have no plans.
You do have plans.
I just don't know what they are yet.
There we go. One of the things that I enjoy having students share about, one is when they became a follower of Christ. Your mom put down it was at the age of 6. Do you remember much of that?
Not really.
Not really. But since then, though, there have been a number of people that have been a part of your life that have influenced you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. I was going to have sunspots for the rest of the sermon. Tell us a little about some of those folks that have really influenced you.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so I guess we'd have to start way back in the day, sitting in Miss Louise's class.
Oh.
Because I guess that's really the first one that I really remember. There was a time when I sat in Miss Patty's Sunday school classroom, and I would have trouble staying awake for most of the class. I don't know why, but I'd sit there and I'd just kind of fall asleep, and they'd all joke with me. From Miss Patty to Kristen A. and the whole class, they'd all be like, Caleb, why are you so tired? And then we moved to Miss Louise's Sunday school class, and she made me sit on those steps over there, and I had to sing The Little Drummer Boy. I'm pretty sure the only words that anybody could hear was a little ba-rum-pa-pum-bum about once or twice throughout the whole song. And so from there, we moved into my mom's Sunday school class, and that was interesting. Having your mother as a teacher is a different experience than other Sunday school classes. And then we moved into youth, and I had many different, I guess that's where my real growth started, because I got to learn from a lot of different people in my 6 years of youth. Don't we start in 7th grade? Yeah, so 6 years of youth from both, I don't even remember who all taught my youth Sundays, or my youth classes. But I know the Schmitz did for a while. I know Monica Tobin did for a while. I think Emily Radcliffe and Charlie both taught for a little while, along with the Meyerhoffs. And so I learned a lot from everybody because they each brought different perspectives on the Bible and how to learn from it and what to take from each section. And then moving on from there, my church up at college has been a much different experience because the group that I was with, I go to school and it's a whole different offset of quote unquote Christians. It's the Christians, as one of my friends calls them, it's a Christian but. I'm a Christian but I don't do these things, or I do these things. And so I started with those people, and it definitely is a different mindset of Christianity. And then I guess my junior years when I really got started in Rehoboth up there, and to see that church work with the college ministry and everything else they do, that has been a lot of growth in my life.
Cool. All right. Well, we look forward to seeing how those plans pan out.
Me and you both. Me and you both.
All righty. You can give that up too. I'll hold on to this because, all righty. Let's see who we have next, the guessing game. I wonder who that is. Anybody? That is Gavin. All righty. You've grown up since then, so the hair not so much, but the hair, yeah.
I still make that face.
All right, so since you're going to chat here just a second. All right, real quick. So Gavin, Washington High School, baseball nut, I guess. That's all you did. You just played baseball.
That's my life.
That is your life. Matter of fact, you're going to go to LaGrange to do baseball. And what is that?
Yeah.
Biochemistry? Was that?
Yeah, whatever it takes to get to med school. I'm not really sure what that is.
Okay, so that's the end. The end game is med school. What are you going to do? What's your?
I want to do psychiatry. So it's drugs. I want to be a drug pusher.
You want to be a drug pusher?
Yeah. That's
okay. So we're going to change our sermon this morning. Speaking about the body as a temple here. So a lot of other things going on. You came to know the Lord when you were a young one. You remember that?
Yeah, I just kind of put 8 because that's the good age for. I don't remember.
You don't remember? That's fine. That's fine. There are a couple of people you said that were influential in helping kind of with the spiritual foundations.
Yeah, a lot of people in this church were for sure. I kind of just put the first names that came to mind. Monica taught a lot of the youth and stuff, and Miss Michelle taught our younger classroom. I can't remember who taught before that, but everyone who taught all the Sunday school classes in the, what was it, JYC, is that what it's called? Were huge in that. Miss Brenda, they were all huge in getting my journey with the Lord started, so that's all. I mean...
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I know. Caleb has an extended life, so he has a little bit more to draw from. But that's okay. All right. Well, good luck at your time at LaGrange. You're not leaving yet, so just give me that back. But anyway. All right. So now we've got 2 down. I'm going to post the full resolution version of this. All right, that's it. You think it's funny, but we just got a boatload of peanut butter and jelly over at the shelter. So just in case you're feeling it this week, we got you covered. All right, so we're gonna give you that one. So you're up next. So Seth, another Washington High School graduate. Of course, you spent the last year or so kind of doing VOTEC training, so you really didn't go to an everyday class. So you were one of the lucky ones.
No, yeah, I didn't go to high school this year.
You didn't go to high school this year. I guess it's good. So, football, welding, apprenticeship program, good work ethic. I think that's a cool thing. And you're going to Missouri Welding Institute. You leave next week or this coming week?
Next week, Sunday.
Next week, Sunday. So you'll be here Sunday and we're kicking you out Sunday afternoon.
Sure.
Sure, okay. All right.
I don't know what that looks like.
You don't know what it looks like when it gets here. You'll know it. All right. Your mom has already been packing your room up, so she told us the story. She started packing for you. Like, what are you doing? She said, you're leaving, and it just kind of waited for a second. Like, oh yeah. So I understand that.
I'm more of a last minute kind of planner.
Your mom is going to help plan early. So a number of people have been involved, kind of influential in your spiritual development. I just want you to share a little bit about maybe a couple of those folks or something that was just really impactful for you there?
Yeah, I grew up in this church, so about every face you see is what shaped who I am. From Good News Club, where we started, to JYC with this cowboy. No, Monica led our youth with the Harmons too. But no, from Denny and Jenny, Brad, everybody. Like I said, faces you can see there. There's some other people like Don Smith and Brenda Cameron. Really huge, like Gavin said, really huge.
Really huge.
No, I grew up here, and this is still what I am. So.
All right,
Not
cool.
much more to say.
All right. I'll let you off to it. I won't let you talk. Thank you, sir. I know where you weld, so, okay? All right. So 3 down. Let's see this one.
Oh, no. Who gave you that?
I will not review or reveal
tell
my
me who gave you that.
sources. There she is. Yep, there she is. So we've got Miss Ella, another Washington High School graduate, heavily involved in FFA, going to be an archaeological anthropologist.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. That's a mouthful. And you're taking off August or September?
August. End of August.
And you're going to be where for how long?
Fiji for about 4 months.
Fiji. So difficult and just, Fiji. So what you said the end goal is what is it to be an archaeological anthropologist?
Basically the study of history through the human eye, because anthropology is the human existence study, basically.
Okay.
So like bones and just the history of us.
Okay, so you wait for people who are already dead
Yes.
to go back and see who they were. Okay.
Yes.
So you guys are good. She's not looking at you. So we've already asked the other guys, talking about people who have been influential from a spiritual standpoint in life. Who might be some of those in your own life?
I got basically the same answers as them. Miss Michelle, she was really big. She taught us a lot. Anna and Peter, Monica, Miss Brenda, Jenny and Denny a lot. They helped me with when I decided to become baptized. They were there for me. So basically the same faces grew up here.
Same faces. So that's a good thing because there seems to be that common thread of just how important church family is. And I reiterate family because it is. It is family. And they become part of who you are, and it's a cool thing. So thank you guys so much. Give these guys a hand. As I mentioned, in the back in the foyer, you will see that table, and you can leave cards for them. Table will be there throughout the next, probably through next Sunday, so you can feel free to drop anything by any time that you would like.